Hey everybody, it's Jim with Triple J Bricks. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the rough estimated value of the Rochester haul and our return, essentially, on our $140 investment. So, lots to cover in this video, so let's get started. This is going out to Josh, $13.92 plus shipping for all of these parts. So much stuff he cleared me out of. 28 of these 2x2 inverted slopes. I had 29 in the drawer, so I just threw that last one in there. Bunch of blue tires and rims. Really awesome stuff to see leaving the store that I honestly didn't think would sell very fast. And these, I put 2 more of these into the store literally yesterday as of the recording of this video. And they sold. And they sold all 6 that I had. So that's really cool. Really awesome stuff going on in the store. So Josh, this is on its way. Thank you so much for the order and clearing out a lot of space for me. Appreciate it. This order going out to Max. Max is all in $7.30. Most of that being these 2 pieces. These little pieces are like $3 each. And then a bunch of other parts. Finishing in the Ninjago set would be my guess. But thank you so much, Max. It's on its way. These orders going out to Luke and Reza. This is $8 even. And then this one's going out to Reza. This is all in $9.60, I believe. So for the one Robin torso. Yeah, this order is from George. George is all in $11.97. A bunch of Ninjago stuff. So thank you, George. Appreciate the order. It's on its way. One solo part. This is going out to John. John is in $5.36 plus shipping. Just one lone black space torso. This order all in $25.89 going out to Katie and Kevin. Pharaoh minifig, Sebulba leg, couple space parts, some paint brushes. These are new parts. These are the new Wolfpack Beastmaster hoods, and a compass, old school compass. This compass piece alone was like $12, so pretty nuts, but it's on its way. Thank you so much for the order. This is going out to Danny. Danny is all in $14.80. I just listed this too. This was a small minifig haul that I had laying around and finally got around to listing it. And I think it was a day after I listed it, it sold. So awesome. Thank you, Danny. Here it is. The Mines of Moria has been built. Now, of course, it's missing a few things. It's missing a couple sticker pieces. It's missing essentially all of the minifigs. I have a few of the weapons. I have that skeleton head. But missing just a couple small things. There's 2 skeletons that are missing. Those aren't a huge deal, I feel like. But I have the weapons that are connected here. We have all the sticker pieces for the doors and on these pillars and things, and the placement on those were all very good. So really happy about that. Oh, and then the stickers on those panels on the inside. Just missing, let's see, I'm missing 1 sticker here on this 1x2, and then I'm missing 2 stickers for the top there. It was really fun to put together. I was watching the Fellowship while I did it. We had the instructions up there, and then we have extra spare parts right there, but I was watching the Fellowship and just kind of vibing with it, and it was a lot of fun because I've never built this set. This totally came out during my dark ages. I am gonna list this one on eBay. I haven't really looked at comps yet for this set without the figs, but I thought about keeping it, but it's not part of my Lego journey, and I'm sort of separating like these types of sets versus like Barad-dûr and Rivendell. Yeah, these just don't carry the same, I guess, nostalgia for me. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to let it go. And I'm hoping it can get to somebody who who will appreciate it. So that's very exciting. I'm very pumped about finishing this. And it looks cool, and it was fun to build. So I still got to build it. It was really cool. So it is a few days later, and I have been going through all the minifig parts. Everything has been put into a spot, minus these legs, a couple skeletons, bunch of heads. I haven't finished doing the heads, but these are all the heads. Then I have some torsos here that I just need to look at. Most of them are okay. There's a couple cracks, and then a couple of them have cracks on arms, so I just need to swap out some arms. So I haven't done those yet. There's some droids in here and some random little bits and bobs. That needs to get still uploaded. And then I have a couple orc heads and hairpiece and whatever. So I just kind of stopped here because I got to a point where I was pretty blown away, actually. So along with that being left, there's these parts still left. So more minifig accessories. And this stuff is still left. So I haven't done the warg or the skeleton horse. I'll probably end up keeping some of these horses. And then there's also some like skeleton heads and different things that also need to get put in place. But everything else has been uploaded and, well, not uploaded to Bricklink, but put into Brickstore. So, again, I'm not done with this yet, and this is just the figs. I was shocked. I paid $140 for this collection, not really knowing what was in it, right? Because it was a big bin, and the guy was getting rid of it. And honestly, the only reason I found... Oh, I put him away. But the only reason I kind of like was looking at this haul is that he had the series... Oh, whatever series that was with the king. I'll put an image of it up on the screen. The CMF minifigure. And that was kind of like what caught my eye. And then there was some other stuff in there. And actually just seeing figs was awesome. But I have listed stuff. I have listed 151 different lots. And a bunch of figs. A bunch of good value figs too. $11, $11, $12. Lots of great parts. And the grand total so far, well, it's not even a grand total. The total so far in value is $348.51. So I am almost, I think by the time I finish these parts, I will have over 3x'd the value I paid, not to mention those sets that still need to get completed. I'm still waiting on the Bricklink orders as of this clip, but the Mines of Moria set is listed. It's on eBay. I have that listed. So again, I will go through all of the numbers near the end of the video, but I just wanted to, I'm just kind of updating you as things are going. So I am very pleasantly pleased with that, and a lot of this stuff is very, very new to the store, so I think it's going to be really, yeah, I'm just jacked. I think this might be the best haul I've ever gotten in terms of value getting out and investment in, and I'm having a lot of fun on top of it, so it's a huge win, I'm very excited. A couple things that I pulled from the haul that I've decided to hold on to. Well, these were easy ones. These helmets, those definitely I hold on to. But I found he had 2 Urukai. This is the only one that has a helmet. But I do not have a single Urukai soldier in my collection. And I kind of wanted to keep him. I feel like normally I would sell it, but for some reason I was super excited about it. And so I'm going to hold on to not only this one, but I think I'm going to hold on to that one as well. I think he's missing a hairpiece, or he's missing a helmet if he's supposed to be the same guy. But I think from the set that they came from, based on what I was seeing in other parts and things, I think he's supposed to have like a hair piece. It's like a black long hair piece. I'm missing that, but they are quite expensive figs. I believe each of these are almost $20. So I can always sell them later, but I don't know. I just wanted to hold on to them. I just thought they were cool, and I've never seen an Urukai helmet in person, so I was very excited about that. Nor have I seen one of the Rohan helmets from the Horse Lords. Also decided to keep that. That is also a very pricey helmet, but I was like, I gotta hold on to one of these. And so the total would be even higher if I didn't decide to hold on to some of these for like my own posterity. But that's part of the perks of doing this, right? So I'm gonna hold on to that, and then I'm also gonna hold on to, that's Elizabeth Swann's dress piece from a Pirates of the Caribbean set. But I decided I don't have a lot of dress pieces for ladies in the kingdom, and so I'm gonna hold on to that one and maybe use that in a custom fig that I make. So the first Bricklink order came in, a bunch of parts in here. A lot of it is for the Ewok village, but some of it is for the Garmadon's Dark Fortress. Also some of these parts, and then some of these as well as the Lavatrez set and Cole's Tread Assault. So those are the three sets that I have up here with this first Bricklink order. I have one more coming that isn't as big as this one. I think this has at least the majority of it. I don't think I'm going to be completing all of these sets. I think they'll probably be like 95% complete, but I will probably just sell them as is, as I'm not super interested in spending more money on them. I think that I'll get them to a good place. And of course, make sure that I let the people know who are buying them, like what's missing, and hopefully people see some value in it. So, but I'll see how close I can get with these. So I'm gonna start working on pulling up the instructions and putting some of this together, and then also taking kind of stock in what I have here. And then the Ewok Village will be the last one. I'm hoping, this just came in today, so this is probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 days after the last clip, I think. I still have another order coming from Canada, and I don't know when that one's getting here. I would imagine in the next few days. So hopefully I can get that one, and we can start to complete these sets and get them out the door. Everything has been put away. All of the parts that were going to go into the Bricklink store are in the Bricklink store, including all of the minifigs, and all of the sets are now awaiting their next homes upstairs. So I feel really good at this moment, and I wanted to document this because I am about to do this all over again and fill this back up. But that was a very, very large haul, and I feel really, really good about it. All right, so it is yet another few days. One of the Bricklink orders came in a little bit later than expected, but I have finally put together some rough numbers. I have added 2 of the 3 remaining sets to build onto eBay. Those are now officially listed, and the Ewok Village is going to take a little bit of time. I started to put together just sort of separating out the pieces, which that took a while. Just setting up, because it's a big set. There's over 2,000 pieces in the set. So I was just separating out all those parts. But then on top of that, there's so much reddish brown, dark brown. There's not a lot of black, but like dark tan, and every single instruction manual that has been digitized online is really, really hard to tell the difference between especially reddish brown and dark brown. So that's going to take a little while for me to do that. So I wanted to get this video out. This has just been like weeks in the making at this point. It's gone a lot longer. So I'm going to just estimate, I'm going to lower end estimate how much I'm going to list the Ewok Village for. But let's go through some of the numbers. So 2 things have sold so far. I have sold the Biotical lot for $33 that's profit. And then I sold the one set, I sold the Temple of Light. I sold the Temple of Light set for also $33. I uploaded roughly $100 in parts. That's actually technically more. It's more than that. It's probably closer to 150, but I just estimated it at $100. In listed value to the Bricklink store, I uploaded $550 of listed figs and accessories value to the Bricklink store, which was mind-blowing. I have listed currently the Mines of Moria set for $115, so I just said $100 just after fees and all that kind of stuff. And then I also listed today Garmadon's Dark Fortress for $55 and Cole's Tread of Salt for $35. And then also the Lavatraz set for $68 is the current listing for that. And then I'm going to conservatively estimate that I'm going to list the Ewok Village for about $200. So I paid $211 for the haul plus the Bricklink orders. It was the $140 original investment in the parts plus the Bricklink orders. So that came to a $211. So that makes $963 in total value, I guess, on my original investment, which is pretty cool. Now, a lot of that, of course, is listed value. I've only actually sold $66 of Lego. All the rest of that is, listed on the store, which that will sell over time. That's obviously not going to be like a bulk, number. And then the sets, of course. But almost the Ewok Village alone, and that $200 is pretty conservative. So the Ewok Village alone makes up for everything I paid, and then everything else is just, the frosting on top, so to speak. So incredible. That is an incredible investment haul, and it is definitely my best for sure. Now, I haven't done this breakdown really before, but my guess would be that this is definitely the best. I've done estimated, thoughts on certain things, but this is definitely the best. So that's really exciting. And I'm pretty stoked to get all that stuff sold. So really great. But again, that is one of the few hauls that actually was like a full collection. And this wasn't even a full collection. Like, had there been all of the minifigs for the Ewok Village, the Garmadon's Dark Fortress, the other ones, the Mines of Moria set, had those figs been there, this would have been, it would have been probably $1,500 in value. Maybe more. I don't know. But, yeah, pretty nuts. So, this will be sort of the pinnacle of what to chase for next time. But I also have to understand that not everything is going to be this good. And, the reality check is I've purchased a lot of Lego, a lot of bulk, and, I think those types of scores are kind of one in a while kind of a thing. And also to consider how much time I spent on this. I have spent a lot of time on this, so I'm not considering my time. This is just, the numbers of it, but I'm not considering an hourly rate or how much, value was my time taken out. Because if you do that, it doesn't look as good probably. But for funsies and for the sake of this video and this experiment, it's still pretty cool. It feels pretty good, and I enjoy it. It's interesting. I love it. So, you know, there's also value to that, which you really can't, you know, assign a dollar value to. But yeah, that'll do it. Everybody, thank you so much for coming on this little Rochester haul journey. We've done, what is this, 5 episodes? This is the 5th video of this series. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to go through and kind of do this little experiment and these kind of break down some of these numbers. So I hope this helps you in some way. I hope you find this interesting. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. But remember, until then, keep on building. Jim out.